Welcome to the Anatomy Hub. Today we will discuss about the fibula, osteology of the fibula. So in this video we will discuss the anatomy of the fibula. So the fibula is a slender cylindrical leg bone that is located on the posterior portion of the limb. It is found next to another long bone known as your tibia. That is a long bone, and this fibula, it is defined as the one bone whose body is longer than it is wide. Like other long bones, the fibula has a proximal end and the distal end and the shaft. So as already we have discussed about the leg region and the thigh region. So here you can see the presence of the tibia and the fibula in your leg, and here you can see this is the position of the tibia medially, and here you will find the presence of the fibula laterally. So this fibula that lies laterally, and that is a shorter, and it is a non-weight bearing bone, and the fibula and the tibia, they are joined together by the interosseous membrane. The fibula is a long bone and it is divided into again thirds. That means we will divide it into three parts. Is a proximal third, or you can say the proximal 1/3, then this is your middle 1/3, and this is your distal 1/3. So the proximal fibula, first we will study about that. So at the proximal fibula you will find the head of the fibula. So here you can see the head of the fibula. So this head of the fibula, that is actually quadrilateral in shape, and on the upper surface there you will find a smooth oval facet. So this oval facet, that is covered by a articular cartilage, and this articular cartilage is your hyaline cartilage. On the upper surface, whatever the facet or the smooth facet you will find, this smooth facet that is covered by hyaline cartilage, and this facet that will articulate with the lateral tibial condyle, and that makes the tibiofibular joint. So here you can see how this articulation takes place. The smooth surface of the fibula, that how it articulates with the lateral condyle of the tibia. So here this joint is known as your superior tibiofibular joint, otherwise known as your proximal tibiofibular joint. So here you will find the apex of the head. So at the apex of the head you will find a bony projections or a bony process that is just lies posterolateral to the articular facet. So this area, this prominence is known as your styloid process. So the styloid process, or you can say the apex of the fibula, that is actually the part of the head of the fibula, and that lies posterolateral to the articular facet. The arcuate popliteal ligament and the fibular collateral ligament attached to this styloid process. Fibular collateral, or otherwise also it is known as your lateral collateral ligament. So arcuate popliteal ligament and fibular collateral or lateral collateral ligament that attaches to the styloid process. So here you can see the ligaments. Here you can see the arcuate popliteal ligament, and here you will find this is your lateral collateral ligament. These two ligaments that attaches to this apex of the fibula. So here you can see this is your fibular collateral ligament, otherwise known as your lateral collateral ligament. So this fibular or lateral collateral ligament that blends with the biceps tendon of the hamstring group of muscles, that is your biceps femoris muscle, and it attaches just anterior to the styloid process. Here you can see. Then come to the neck region. So the neck of the fibula, that is immediately distal to the head of the fibula. Here you can see the common peroneal nerve, that is the branch of your sciatic nerve, that descends downward. Then it divides into two, as a tibial nerve and the common peroneal nerve. So this common peroneal nerve, or it is also known as your common fibular nerve, because it is close related to the fibula. So this common peroneal nerve that wraps around the neck of the fibula before dividing into two terminal branches. So here you can see these terminal branches anteriorly. Here you will find this one is your deep peroneal nerve, and laterally this thin nerve that is going down, that is your superficial peroneal nerve. Then we will see the borders of the fibula, mainly the shaft region. So the fibula is a triangular in cross section and has 3 borders and 3 surfaces, and each surface is associated with a different group of muscles. As you can see here, this is the cross section at the level of fibula. Here you can see the fibula, presence of the fibula, and here you will see the presence of your tibia. So when a patient lies inside the scanner, the foot usually points outward and upward due to the natural resting position of the body, and not directly forward as in the standing position. This means that when you want to interrupting the scans, remember that the anterior surface that will rotates anti-clockwise for the right leg and clockwise for the left leg. Here you can see the position of the tibia, and here you will find the position of the fibula. So this is the fibula that you can see how it is triangular in shape. That means here you will find 3 borders and 3 surfaces you will find over here. So just we have taken out to outside so that you can imagine how the borders and surfaces are present. So here you can see it is the anterior and the posterior, the medial and the lateral side. Now here we will find the border. So this border is your anterior border. You can compare it this with the MRI scan over here. Then you will find here is your posterior border, and here you will find the medial border. So this medial border, otherwise known as your interosseous border, because this interosseous border of the fibula and the interosseous border of the tibia that actually connected with each other by the interosseous membrane. So this interosseous membrane that actually attaches to this interosseous border or to the medial border. Now we will see the surfaces, 3 surfaces. There you will find the anterior or anteromedial surface that you can observe over here, which is facing towards the tibia. So that is in between the anterior border and the medial border. This surface is associated with the extensor group of the muscles. Here you will see that this is your fibula and how it is related to the tibia, that you can see over here. Now here you will see this is your anterior border. So here you will find the anterior border and here you will find the medial border, right? So this surface is your anterior surface or anteromedial surface, which is facing towards the tibia. Now in between the anterior border and the posterior border, you will find another surface over here. So this surface is your lateral surface. So this surface is associated with the peroneal or the fibular muscles, or you can say the muscles that is present at the lateral compartment of the leg. So here you can see this is actually the muscle, that is the, you can see the peroneus longus, peroneus brevis. These muscles are there. So this is your lateral compartment of the leg, and here you will see this is your lateral surface of the fibula in between the anterior border and the posterior border. Then you will see another surface, that is your posterior surface. So this posterior surface that you can observe over here in MRI also. So this is in between the medial border and the posterior border. So this surface, it is associated with the flexor group of muscles. Whatever the muscles that is present back of your leg, that is related to this posterior surface, and all these muscles are mainly the flexor group of muscles. That means it helps in plantar flexion of the foot. Here you can see that all these undercovered fascia muscle is your posterior group of muscles. Here you will see the gastrocnemius and the soleus over here. This is soleus muscle, and in between that you will find the plantaris, and here you will find the deep flexor muscles. Now we will see the distal fibula. So as you can see here, this portion is the distal fibula. This one is your proximal fibula, and in between that you will find the long slender shaft over here. Now this part is the distal end of the fibula, that is actually conical in shape, or you can say it is triangular in shape, and here you can see that a bony projection that is just going downward like your tibia. So this projection will be known as your lateral malleolus. In tibia you will find the medial malleolus, whereas the conical projection of bone in the fibula, that is known as your lateral malleolus. So this lateral malleolus is subcutaneous, that's why it is easily palpable in the ankle area. So here you can see this is the articulating foot. So in this articulating foot lateral view, you can see the lateral malleolus over here, and here this is your front view or the anterior view. Here also you can see the position of your lateral malleolus, and it is nicely palpable as it is subcutaneous in nature. On the medial side of the lateral malleolus, that is actually triangular in shape, and this triangular shape is smooth, and here you will find this facet. So this facet is for the articulation with the talus bone. So this facet that actually articulates with the lateral surface of the body of the talus, because here is your talus. At the upper surface the tibia articulates, and at the lateral surface here you can see actually it articulates with the fibular facet over here. So you can see this is the facet for the talus, and here posterior to this triangular facet there is a deep pit you will find, or a groove you will find, right? So this groove is known as your malleolar fossa. So through this malleolar fossa your peroneus longus and peroneus brevis that passes down towards the foot region. So here you can see this is the posterior tibiofibular ligament that attaches over here from the fibula towards the tibia, that makes the distal tibiofibular joint. And for the muscle attachment, please refer to my previous video about the osteology of tibia. There I have covered the muscles of both the tibia and the fibula. That's why here just we have discussed about only the features, bony features of the fibula. Hope you understood. Please like, share and subscribe to this channel and press the bell icon so that you will get the new videos regularly. Thanks for watching.